my ladies.
Good day everyone! My name is John Warren L. Reyes and we are from 11th grade section Fleming under ABM Strand, and this is our first project in Earth and Life Science. We have a lot of questions in our minds that we can actually answer by our own perspective. One of those is how the sun, moon, and planets in the solar system form. There is a surprising amount of debates and several strong and competing theories. But do scientists have an answer? For you to know, I'm begging you now to listen to our discussion.
I am here right now to introduce to you the most widely accepted theory in the solar system. Did you know that in cosmology, we have three theories in the solar system? The nebular, the protoplanet, and the encounter theory. And now, we are here to discuss to you the most widely accepted theory in the field of cosmology, the nebular hypothesis.
But let us define first what is solar system. It is a collection of 8 planets and their moons in orbit around the sun, together with smaller bodies in form of asteroids, meteoroids, and comets.
The nebular theory was developed by Immanuel Kant, and it is published in the Universal National History and the Theory of Heaven in the year 1755, and it is modified in 1796 by Pierre Laplace.
Now let us discuss the definition of nebular hypothesis. According to this theory, the sun and all planets of a solar system began as a giant clouds of a molecular gas and dust. Then about 4.57 billion years ago, something's happened that caused clouds to collapse.
This could have been the result of the passing star or shockwave from the supernova, but the end result was a gravitation collapse at the center of the cloud.
From this collapse, packets of dust and gas began to collect into denser region. As the denser regions fall in more and more matter, conservation of momentum caused it to begin rotating, while increasing pressure caused it to heat up.
Material ended up in a ball at the center, while the rest of the matter flattened out into dust that circled around it, while the ball at the material would form into protoplanetary dust.
So here's the evidences that supporting the nebular hypothesis. We have observed the disk of gas and dust around the stars. We can also see evidences of stars and planets forming in clouds of dust and gas. Young planets in a solar system are called proplyds.
Although the nebular theory is widely accepted, there are still problems with it that astronomers have not been able to resolve. For example, there is a problem in tilted axis. According to the nebular theory, all the planets around a star should be tilted in the same way relative to the ecliptic. The order of the planets is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The Mercury is the closest to the Sun, while the Neptune is the farthest. These 8 planets are classified into 2 types, the terrestrial and the Jovian planets. The Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are the terrestrial planets. When we say terrestrial planets, it is a rocky planet that composed of silicate rocks and metals, while the giant planets in the outer solar system is what we call Jovian planets, and those are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Let's do a summarized our topic. Here's the following stages of nebular hypothesis. First stage is nebula. Protosun is forming, spinning planetary disk, protoplanets are forming. Next stage is shock waves from a nearby supernova explosion. The next, it also begins to flatten. Fourth stage is protosun. Fifth is when the gravitational forces begin to fuse hydrogen into helium. The next is protoplanet. Then the last stage is inner protoplanets. Most of their lightweight gases are boiled away.
hypothesis.